test. Okay. Can they hear us?
I think so.
Wait, hold on. I think I can change it. Wait, let's just go back to this. And audio.
It's like nothing.
Hold on, ah.
You need a full drink. So,
Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on.
wait, I'm not even in the fucking. Oh my fuck.
But they cannot hear us, eh? They cannot hear us.
Wait. Go.
Wait, I know how already.
I'm not in the client. Tell them dodge. Tell them don't pick. Get.
The stream is live already. Yeah.
Not connected. I'm not connected to Wi-Fi. So. Oh, what the hell? Now they can. Alright, just again.
No, because like don't do anything. It will always come back on.
Can you go again?
Media high definition audio. Properties. Test.
The other team.
Oh, there it works.
Yeah,
okay, it works.
Online back already.
The other team not online.
Which one?
One player. I forget who.
Try saying something in the mic.
Test.
You can hear it.
Can hear a bit, I think.
Yeah, lah, they can hear everyone. Can.
Huh? Now it's people like.
Hello. Test.
Test.
Yeah, they can hear lah.
Yeah,
Can right?
Test. Can you hear?
can you hear?
Yeah, you keep saying so loud. Everything can hear you.
Can you?
Hello.
Wait, my stream is live, right?
Yeah, it's live.
Who is this one?
Hello.
Joel Tan. Who are you using to? Joel Tan.
Fish. Can you like stand over there and see if you can hear from us from here? Like there at the end.
You re-invite again.
Yeah.
Re-invite.
Then
Re-invite.
just give me some signal.
When your screen, the Joel Tan is still there. Re-invite.
Hello. Ken? Louder? I cannot make louder already. Hello.
Test.
Okay, we have to move this really close here. Then they can hear us. See? Yeah. But it's the mic already, so we have to speak in the mic.
Yeah. Can I turn up the output volume for the
Turn-
speakers, man? I think the speakers.
The speakers.
Projector.
The projector is max already, eh? Max already. Okay, it's working. Again. No, but there's some.
Okay, so we're just gonna invite everybody.
This is so confusing though. Holy. Hey, hello.
Hello.
Okay, it's working.
Hello, hello, hello. We gotta head into the draft. They can't hear us anymore. No, cannot.
Hello, hello.
They cannot hear.
Hello?
Right, gonna go into the draft.
It's broadcast. Oh, you need to say to them. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, can I?
Test, test, test.
But it will like feedback later, so I'm scared. Dave, whenever it feedbacks, I'm just gonna. Yeah, I can hear me. Whenever it feedbacks, I'm just gonna.
Alright, so we're gonna see Reza Malin banned out from the A team and Kinetic can say banned out on the B team. Pretty
Test, test. Hello? Hello, hello. Hey, can you hear us or not? Can you hear? Ah, this is difficult. Okay, I know already.
That stream that's one more is recent. That's one more. Keep moving.
Hello, hello. Okay.
Oh. The Wi-Fi cannot use.
I have no choice. I cannot do anything. My hotspot cannot use this stuff up. You use your data going.
Hello? Okay.
Yes, Adrian. Test, test, test,
Fine.
test. Can
Can I? Only the stream can hear no sound, but they can hear the sound.
Okay, we have everybody lagging here except for Black Feather, so you just walk in. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty laggy.
No lah. It's only yours that's lagging. Okay. You just cast this
Just a second, guys. Just a second, guys. We're just reconnecting on spectator. I'm just gonna cast from here. We're gonna see a crystal jewel in the mid lane. Pretty interesting. This is gonna be a fun one, I think. We see both Sky and Gwen being pretty low. It's probably a 1v1, was it? Sky actually got the healing camp, so that is the advantage that he is gonna have both the healing, the experience, and the go, of course. Gotta clear his lane. Head over back to the mid lane here. We do see a crystal lyre in the mid up against a crystal jewel in the mid, so that's pretty interesting. Both really off meta mid laners here. Whereas top side here we see this should be a Idris jungle, go in weapon, and a weapon Vox. we do see Catherine here being an AFK, so, and also of course the two players at mid AFK as well. Lara actually popping the healing flash pretty early there. Jewel is going in the mid lane without any sort of health regeneration from the Book of Villages. Because he actually picked up a hourglass, he opted for an hourglass and a light, or I should say a crystal bit, for a little bit of extra damage and poke on the enemy side, I guess. Jewel actually missing out his rocket leap. Lyra with the late power walk, but Jewel, as I mentioned earlier, does not have any sort of sustain in mid lane. Idris just helping out to clear the way from the mid. Right, a lot of the players here at the live event is lagging, so right now they're trying to get that fixed and solved. Yeah, the passive regeneration on Jewel is pretty funny because he's somehow back at pretty healthy health without any sort of sustain. Oh, I just realized Catherine had an Iron Guard contract and was probably happening to regen through that, so there is a little bit of sustain going in. Glaive is coming for a gank in mid lane. Is he gonna go for it? No, he's just gonna go straight to the red jungle here to where Idris is, so it might be a fight that's gonna break out here. Right, they're both gonna fight over this weapon treant. Who's gonna get it? Gonna see the rotation from Vox and the red team. It just put on the cam for vision and he's gonna successfully secure that a minion there. In the bot lane, we do see Sky and Gwen just doing out the laning phase pretty evenly. Note that this Gwen is actually going crystal power Gwen instead of weapon power, so that's pretty interesting. We will be looking, of course, at a crystal Gwen. Damage is pretty insane in terms of the poke, but the damages might not be enough to deal with this super tanky comp here, which is of course both or I should say 3 of them, which is basically Black Feather, Glaive, and Arden. They're gonna be pretty tanky and hard to deal with for Gwen, but they do have that Idris here who picked up a very, very early. Is that a reflex block? Yes, that is. We're gonna see a little bit of action going down in the mid lane. We do see a flask popped by Glassheart on Arden. Lyra just using this Imperial Sigil to heal himself up. Idris is going weapon power, so it's not commonly seen. We commonly don't see weapon Idris being played in the jungle, but we do see a rotation down on Sky here. Are they gonna be able to get him? We do see the stun coming out. The Aces high flying out, but Sky with the Surge Strike was able to get to a very safe spot.
You do this, I'll try using it.
You do see Vox just clearing out the top lane, it just clearing out the jungle. We might see a gank here, Glaive might go for it. Flash bot by Joe. the regeneration from the Iron Gut contract, keeping Jules slightly healthy. Jules gonna miss that rocket leap there. Lyra's still pretty healthy because of a sustaining and give himself. We do see Sky going for a pretty deep dive there. We do see Idris going into the ultimate here. Is he gonna get it? I think he's gonna go down to Black Feather. Black Feather with the first blood. We do see the ace aside, missing out there. Gwen is holding her lane pretty well against Sky here. Sky's got poked down really low by Gwen, so he is forced to play safely on the turret. On the other end, in the mid lane here, we do see Jewel getting poked down really badly and is forced to recall here, whereas Lyra can stay in the mid lane, pushed out this wave and make him miss this entire minion wave here. As guys can tell, Duel is of course going Crystal Power, Idris Weapon Power, Gwen Crystal Power. The Crystal buff has been here for a very long time. Let's see if anyone will take it. Yep, Gwen is going to take that. You see Glaive actually hiding in the bush and of course going for a gank here. The gauntlet was misplaced, however Jewel jumped right into it and that's why the stun was able to land. Top side here we do see, I think, did Vox go down? Wait, no, Vox just recalled, I think. Picked up a poison shift for himself. We're gonna see Sky actually do a lot of damage to the bot turret. However, Idris is rotating on to Sky. Is he gonna be able to get him? The ultimate popped really early on Idris. The ace aside barely missed. I think Sky is going to go down here to the Spellfire Gwen. There's no escaping. On Gwen, that is a hitbox of literally the whole cone, which is insanely large. We're gonna see the rocket leap land for the first time in this game. However, Lyra is gonna pick him up easily with the Imperial Sigil Burst, because the Imperial Sigil Burst is actually not a directional damage that can be blocked by Jules plating. It's an omnidirectional, meaning it comes from the top. The damage is actually registered on the hero from the top side, so Jules armor will not, Jules plating will not be effective against that.
Do you have any batteries? Okay, not like it. Okay, let's go.
Alright, Spaghetti's gonna be back here joining me with the custom. We do see Spade Fanatic on Catherine using his ultimate there just to scare off the enemy team. Got 3 stacks for himself, that's basically all that he accomplished there. Idris finally unlocking the weapon power.
Rocket leap and the ult in the light, and he might die from it. No, he doesn't.
He does pick it up with the lightning strike.
A little failed gauntlet from Arden over there.
We do see Black Feather with Serpent's Mass and Breaking Point. Sky's gonna pick up Idris here, however Gwen is here to hopefully do something. Oh, but Sky will be pretty dangerous. Catch here. Oh! The outplay by Gwen there. That was a really nice play by Gwen, keeping herself alive.
Failed engage on Jewel there on the Black Feather. Like this.
Pretty standard stuff. We do see Gwen picking up the crystal buff from the team because she is right now carrying the team, sitting at 7.0. It's basically sitting on 7k. Go 2-0 up. We're gonna see Kev go for a stun, and Lyra is gonna pump his boots. So that is gonna be on cooldown for a bit. The Lyra Imperial Sigil doing insane damage, taking Vox to half health in simply a single sigil. And that is really insane in terms of damage. We do see Afterburn coming out, but Glaive is most likely gonna pay with his life. The Silence coming out. Very nice resonance damage coming out from Vox as well. We do see Idris going head to hit with the Black Feather. Black Feather seems like a decent player. Landing it on points, building right, farming pretty okay as well. However, we do see Sky rotating to the mid here. He's going to go, and the Rocket Leap is not gonna connect. Jules gonna outsee and gonna pay for it. Now, Sky's going for a triple. Is he gonna get the... He's gonna get a triple kill, not gonna get a penta kill. We do see the Lyra Portal coming out. Almost TPing, and a very nice stun. That was insane, Catherine. That survival skills there was really insane. But while that all was happening, guys, it just was busy sitting at the top lane here. Idris is gonna go down. No, Glaive actually afterburned the minion instead of Idris, but I think he was just trying to get a quick pick off. Black Feather, will he check the bush if it's on point? No. He does not. Sadly, he does not. But however, they are most probably gonna get this. They're gonna get pressure on the top turret. All Black Feather is gonna rotate over to the red jungle. He is, however, alone against two of the enemy team. Catherine has a red buff on her because for God knows why. We do see Gwen farming safely under the turret here. Most of the blue team is populated. 4 of them in the mid lane against 1 Joe. Is he gonna rocket leap away?
No, drop rocket leap.
And he does rocket leap and get away. At this point of time, Jewel has enough crystal power and damage to probably do a lot of damage to take out Lyra, but we will have to see, of course. Sky will be split pushing here over to one side of the lane.
Another blast tremor from Catherine, not really accomplishing much besides the stacks on his passive.
Yeah, the stacks are passive, man. It's all about the stacks. We're gonna see Sky go for Raymond here. Idris is gonna go down most
Black
of it.
Feather dodges it with a Rose offensive.
Very nice rocket leap and stun combo. Stunts out Sky here. They're gonna go 1v3, but they have not enough damage.
Onager gets caught out again.
Yeah, he's of course gonna get caught out. With his very nice position in there. But of course, we do see Lyra sitting on level 9. Pretty under level, but it is all okay as we see Gwen picking up this crystal buff here. There's actually no one at the top side of the map right now. There is a huge wave push at the bot lane. Now if that is not taken by Gwen, things could go haywire here. We're gonna see the Ace side come out, but after Gwen comes out, defensive gauntlet.
From Ardent going in there.
Sort of follow up from the enemy team.
And Glaive escapes with a shimmer of health.
At least if there's something this Idris is accomplishing, he is clearing out the lane waves really nicely. The best in the team right now. No one's paying attention to their individual lanes right now. They're all grouping up in mid, hoping for a 5v5 battle royale brawl in the middle of the map. Really hungry for fights. A mistake that most players tend to make is not paying attention to your minion wave, because honestly getting an ace with all your minion wave pushed up against yourself will not grant you any sort of objective lead.
Another afterburn, will we see? And he jumps with the rocket leap!
With a twisted stroke. Vox is however taking up his breaking point. Is he gonna go for Arden here? Nope. We gotta see the ace aside, barely missing on Sky here. We do see Arden going down with the blast tremor stopping the blast there. We do see Vox going forward. The 1v1!
Brilliant afterburn, Glaive, and Vox is Sky. No, Vox goes down!
Sky will almost go down here. 2 ghost swing. It's gonna get chased down by the minion here. Sam! Where is... Oh, he gotta get caught out once again. And once again, guys, Idris cleared his lane, living in his natural habitat.
Merciless pursuit of Black Feather, but we're probably not going to be accomplishing much from here. Black Feather just trying to clear up the lane.
Here we're gonna see no one at the top lane here, guys. this is a mistake that most, I guess, average tier players often make is they leave their lane completely unattended. As you guys can tell, the top lane here is actually pretty pushed out, so they could push our objective at the top while pushing in the mid as well. You just have to send someone up there.
Uncontested mid tower going down. Jewel and Gordon.
A very nice Iron Gauntlet coming now. Jules ultimate as well. Sky's gonna pick up Edris here. We do see Kev almost going down there. Jewel landing a nice rocket leap. Gonna go down to Sky with breaking point stacks. A double kill picking up from Sky. This, however, very low. Crystal Gwen got a really nice poke damage from Crystal Gwen here, getting him very low. And lots of wood, and the Ace side barely does down. Is Shay gotta go for
it? Oh.
Yeah, it is. And we do see the top turret going down here. As I mentioned in the early part of that fight, I do say that top turret was unattended on the blue side, and that will be their downfall. We do see Gwen here just putting damage on the mid turret. Not gonna be able to get it. Gonna be able to get away safely though. Sitting on a very heavy damage build here on Journey Boots, Spellfire, Shadow Glass, and a Clockwork. Now, most probably building towards a broken myth here. Yes, she is.
Rocket Leap on the Black Feather. You might see him go down here. Rose Offensive in.
Now, there's one thing about this Catherine is that this Catherine is doing pretty well as a support. Providing Rook's defense, Rook's degree to the team. We do see the damage is pretty insane on Crystal Gwen right now. The poke damage is insane. We do see, again, Idris going down to a 2v1 in the bot lane. They're just clearing out the vision right now. Arden does go for a gauntlet that eventually gets stunned out by Catherine here. Catherine is playing like a god. With that, we do see Gladefish checking the bush. Gets a guy aside to his face and goes down, of course, to the box. Silence.
Bagger going in with a Rose Offensive. Will he get the Gwen? No, he does not. Gwen gets away with a Shiver of Health. And will he get in with a Rose Offensive? No, he dies. Right now, we have 2 members from the blue team down and Idris down. If red team could engage with a team fight here, red team will probably win, especially with that Gwen's poke damage with the A.
Vox and Kev does have really good synergy with each other, as you can tell. Crystal Jewel going for an ultimate that barely missed the Ghost Swing there.
But they aren't taking Ghost Swing.
It's a sarcastic. It's sarcasm, guys. It's sarcasm. Right, we do see Johnny there, just clearing out the wave. Safely again. The top lane being completely uncontested. It is as if that. Very nice. Ace actually corrects.
Rocket Leap almost
Silence
gets in there.
Out. Idris is going to go for aggressive play. Gonna type another tower. Probably not the smartest of ideas. Sky comes out. Sky stacking up his breaking point here. A really nice stun by Catherine to give them a very nice position in. Here we do see Jewel going in front of the Rocket Leap. Probably not the smartest of ideas. The Rook's degree giving an insane barrier. The Gauntlet starting out 2 on the enemy team here. We do see Sky trying to go in, but he is most probably gonna die.
Oh, Sky has a DP stack, so he might not go down
there. He will almost go down. Yep, he will go down in the end. There's no way to escape that. We do see both Black Feather and Glyph taking a lot of hits here. We do see Gwen coming back. He's gonna pick up a kill.
Gwen with the A, triple kill. Will we see the Penta? Number 8 inside the Glyph. Will we see the Quadra?
Good. Coming up from Gwen. He's not gonna get a Penta, but that's okay.
He might get the Penta.
He's not gonna get the Penta. So close. Very well played by Gwen there. Showing the dominance of female players on the Vainglory scene. Doing really well against the #1 in Southeast Asia leaderboards. Gwen is hard carrying her team right now, sitting at 13-1.
Something interesting we can see here is Gwen has absolutely no defense.
No defense at all. And there is no possible way for Sky to dive in due to the amount of defense. And of course, Catherine does have a Rook's degree. That item is MVP, definitely. will keep Gwen alive if Sky dares to dive in. One stun, the Rook's Degree Barrier along with Fountain of Renewal and Crucible will prevent any sort of dive onto Gwen.
Spade Fanatic with that flawless scar though.
Yeah, Spade Fanatic is doing pretty well. This guys can tell Ace aside.
886 damage! Merciless Mercer and he gets deleted!
Instantly, guys. And we're gonna see Adrian going forward, going up and body blocking for the Gwen here. We do see a Gondola coming down, not achieving much for now.
Honor going
on the back line. But as I said earlier, he's not gonna be able to pick it up without going down himself. We do see Jewel AFK on the turret here. That is unfortunate. It's probably the Wi-Fi acting up again. Iron's gonna pick up a Rook's Degree for his team as well. And they're gonna go for Ghost Wing, are they? Yes, they are. Spade Fanatics playing really well for support right now. I do think that just the fight there could have been prevented if they had paid more attention to where Sky was, because they have to understand that Gwen is really squishy as well. They have to be able to do a lot of damage to Sky and bust him down immediately. We do see the Rook's Degree procs coming up again and again.
Probably an uncontested Ghost Wing going over to the red team here. Will Blackbear be able to steal? No, he does not.
So close, but it does not actually go for it. We do see this is a 4v5 game right now. Jewel's AFK under the mid lane. And there's nothing that he can do about it because it's probably his Wi-Fi that's acting up. We do see a very unconventional hybrid Idris playing in the jungle here. That does pick up a Shadow Glass and a Sorrow Blade. That's the best of both worlds. We do see 500 damage coming out. Ace is gonna get dodged out. But is that gonna do anything? Because the silence actually gonna come out. Silence is sitting on 48 seconds, so they're probably not able to pick a next fight within this time. We do see the insane damage output coming out from Gwen. Just 186 Lyra to almost no health at all. Right, and now the reset comes out. The Ghost Wing buff on the red team will keep them really healthy here. Joel's hitting 1-8 and AFK under the turret, so I don't think his presence will matter in the next team fights. There's a huge wave at the top lane here, which Glaive has went up to clear. And Gwen, they're all grouping up along the Black Claw pit here. But this is a 4v5, guys. This will be a 4v5. Sky's split pushing off to the side. Oh, and the Ace of Psychonex onto the support, not the target that he wants to connect. Rook's Degree, give it to a whole entire
That's a Gauntlet and Arden.
Now, nice Gauntlet by Arden separating the team. However, guys, Sky has literally no participation in this team fight, turning the 4v5 situation into a 4v4 situation. So that is not very smart play because he's not getting anything in.
Oh, the Ace is high hits on the Lyra. The Lyra goes down with the A.
Down to Gwen here. Gwen playing like a god.
Oh, Nature, where were you? Finally, he's here.
And Sky was pushing out the bot lane here. However, he decided not to go for a tower for some reason. He's gonna dive in. He's most probably gonna pick up these 2 kills here because the support ain't here. But we should not assume anything too soon. He will be able to pick up 1, and there's the 2.
Sky finally doing some work after being MIA for really long.
And look at Idris. Idris is just split pushing right now. He's just gonna get a little bit of damage on the turret. He's not gonna be able to get the turret. However, it's elusive as hell because of the hybrid Idris buff here. Of course, the armory has the minions at the armory. The blue team armory has to be cleared. If not, it will eventually take the armory. But no one's paying attention right now to the bot lane of the red side because it is actually being pushed, and they might lose the turret there. Idris gonna get caught, and Catherine trying to save Idris here, but will go down as well eventually. He's not able to get away from this, most probably. Yeah, but he's gonna go down, sadly. Are they gonna go for the AFK? Yeah, going for the AFK. He's gonna take the AFK down. I guess there is a potential ace gone.
The 4v5 is really unfortunate, but looks like the blue team is gonna take this Black Claw. Blue team does get the bot tower with an extremely huge wave. Let's see if Gwen will be able to steal this with his aces high or even his A. And no, Ninja's going in on Gwen. Will Gwen get caught? Probably. Gwen's gonna go down here without support from his team.
Is this gonna be a comeback, guys? Is this gonna be a comeback?
Probably not. Jules might be AFK. Black Claw going in on that tower.
Now, the best thing that the red team can do now is actually buy time for Gwen to be up, because if they do get dived on, there's an insane amount of dives from Arden, Sky, Glaive, as well as Black Feather, so they definitely have to play in a very safe position. Gwen will be up in 23 seconds. It's heavy probably that they're gonna lose this turret as well as the armory here. The silence gonna come out, not gonna get blocked. Black Feather is diving in, giving Vox stacks. Nice Atlas there. Idris and Catherine actually trying to stop the pressure from Sky here. Sky's gonna go deep. Sky is most probably gonna go down here from the base missiles.
Red team going in with that tree.
And here goes
and
Gwen,
Gwen's
guys.
back.
Gwen
Ace is
is
highlighted.
back.
The Black Feather is gonna die. Will they take the game out? They're just gonna die to the shield.
Will not be able to.
Arcade Passage
they
away.
Will not be
Glaive
able to
probably
take
gonna
this
away
game
here.
away. And Glaive is gonna stay there just for the damage on. Oh, and a very nice turnaround.
Oh, after burning Gwen gets the Gwen dead. Oh my casting.
And Glaive is gonna turn around. And of course, this could be game here. This could.
What can Jewel and Catherine do?
You can do it, Joel.
Johnny, we believe.
Oh, coming out. Haas is gonna get popped. I think this is GG, guys. I think this is GG. Glaive is gonna go for the base, and this is GG.
Talk about items. Go for it.
Huh?
You talk about it.
Okay.